The views and opinions provided on this show are for informational purposes only and should not be misinterpreted as an offer to buy or sell any securities or to make or consider any investment or course of action. For more information, please go to passiveinvestorshow.com.
And now, the Passive Investor Show. Here's your host, John Fortes.
Welcome, PI listeners, to the Passive Investor Show. I'm the Passive Investor Consultant, John Fortes, your host of the only ranked podcast for passive investors in multifamily syndications and real estate funds. Our goal and purpose of this show is to be a resource to investors and help them master their passive investments by beating inflation 1% at a time. Don't come across as unwilling to share information. If you want to avoid sending your full deck with some sensitive information, make a short teaser film about it that talks about the team, the problem, the investment opportunity, and some top-level metrics. If you're worried that the investor may have some competing investment aspirations, ask them in an email or a phone call if there's any potential conflict with their portfolio. If the investors have interest, they'll reply, and you can send them more details or even ask for a meeting or request a phone call. If you really have something to protect in that, leave it out of your teaser or make a deck that doesn't include that. Mention that for sharing a bit, you'll need to sign an NDA if you want to include it. You can also protect it that way. Even if you were to represent the whole investment opportunity and the secret sauce involved, you can always talk at length about the problem, the landscape, the benefits, engage the investor's interest without mentioning the secret sauce to see if they are interested going forward. And that's how you can gauge it and find out if the investor is looking to move forward and getting familiar with this process. You can have them sign the NDA if it's really protecting your interests, or you can create a separate deck that just is a 30,000-foot overview of what the detailed deck is about. So those are different ways to share the information you need to share without feeling like, oh, investor B doesn't talk much about their things, so what does he have to hide? Be an investment firm that's open. And remember, there's levels to this thing that we call investing. So if you have something that has some secret sauce, you want to keep that behind. If you have prospect investors, send them the one with the secret sauce that's out of it and just show them the broad business plan aspect of it. And that'll help separate the two. Don't forget to download your free copy of the investment tracker. It allows you to track up to 5 investments, compare sponsors, markets, and most importantly, projected versus actual returns. To get your copy, go to www.projectedreturns.com. PI listeners, thank you for listening. As always, we hope this was the best resource for your investment strategy, but also the best use of your time. Remember, if this episode helps you, you can help us by leaving a review on iTunes. I hope you feel compelled enough to share it with someone you think this would resonate with as well. As much as it pains us to leave you, but you know what time it is. Time to go put this into practice. Till the next time we meet, happy investing. PI listeners, I'm grateful for your time and I appreciate you for listening. It would mean the world to me if you went to iTunes and left a rating and written review. Let me know how you feel about the show. It really makes a big difference with getting the podcast out there. Don't forget about our Facebook group, where all of our guests are members of. I'll be there to answer any of your questions, or even questions you might have for future guests. Subscribe so you can get the latest episodes and our fan favorite quick hitters. Finally, I want to keep you updated, so head over to johnfortes.com and sign up for the newsletter. If you're interested in partnering with me, sign up on the contact page so you can talk to me directly. I look forward to connecting with you. Happy investing.